Hey everybody, Ashton here with Gents with another fragrance review. Today I had to make a choice between one fragrance or another to bring to you. You can already tell which one I chose by the title. It was between La Yucawam Tobacco Blaze or Bvlgari Man in Black Black Orient. I picked this one. I've gotten a number of requests to review this fragrance. I did not have this in my collection until a couple weeks ago, so now I am bringing the review to you. Alright, it's time for some people's favorite part of the video and some people's least favorite part, the presentation. And look, you can see me. So here is the box. You can see the name of the house, name of the fragrance, size and concentration down here at the bottom. There's nothing on the top or the sides. On the back you have the ingredients listed down here, and then the batch code is printed on the box here underneath the barcode, or over top of it, depending on how you're holding it. Here is the bottle. It's the same as the other Bvlgari Man in Black or Bvlgari Man bottles. The atomizer, if you turn it to the side, you actually lock it, as you can see right there. Turn it back and then you can spray again. Name of the house, name of the fragrance. Nothing doing on the sides. It does have a really nice matte finish with this rose gold kind of top. Atomizer works decently, as you can see there. Not the greatest, but it gets the job done. On the bottom you have your sticker with your batch code. That is the presentation for Bvlgari Man Black Orient. I really do like this one. It's nice. And I need to let you guys know that this video is sponsored by Notino. Links are in the description for Notino and this fragrance on Notino's website. But as always, all opinions are my own. And everybody out there knows about Notino. It's a great place to buy discounted designer and niche fragrances. So thank you, Notino. Going into this, I had high hopes because Bvlgari Man in Black is a really nice fragrance. I actually bought that basically the same day that I smelled it in store, one of the few things that they had in store around here. And I also own Bvlgari Black Cologne from the same line, and I like that one too. This opens up with a nice blast of rum and cardamom. It's sweet, it's boozy, it's really nice, and the opening is what's going to remind you most of Bvlgari Man in Black. I should note though that in the first 2 or 3 minutes, there's this weird off-putting kind of note that was behind that booze and cardamom, and it didn't smell nice. I'm not sure what it was, I couldn't really pick that out, and it goes away after that first 2 to 3 minutes. But there was something in that very first initial blast that's a little bit funky. There are florals in this fragrance, the entire mid is floral, and the rose here is Taif rose, which is different than your typical rose. The main difference according to Fragrantica is that Taif rose has a tea-like tannic nuance along with the powdery floral nature of the rose. So keep that in mind. I can start to pick out those florals in the mid. I mean, after that initial opening really is when I can start to pick those up, but they're in the background. They help balance this fragrance. It's not something where this becomes floral heavy or ever comes close to being a floral fragrance. In reading reviews for this, some people can't even pick out the floral notes here. So don't let it scare you away. They're actually really nice. You have to know what you're looking for, and again, they're kind of in the background. Now there's a definite incense note here, which is not listed in the official notes, but it's there 100%. Early on in the mid through the dry down, you can pick up an incense note. It's not overwhelming. It's not something that's going to overpower you. It just blends in with all the other notes and adds a nice, slightly smoky nuance. Now smelt up close, like if you put your nose up to your skin or if somebody's right on top of you, you can more easily distinguish the florals, the incense, and the sweet, rich rum, and the onset of a smoky leather through the mid. But in the air, you don't really pick that up. In the air, you get more of a spicy, semi-sweet rum with a touch of leather and a little bit of that incense. It smells great in the air. It smells great coming off your skin. It's just you don't pick up as much of the nuances as when you're smelling it really close. Honestly though, it works better that way. The dry down becomes a little bit more of an oud/leather fragrance, but the oud in this is not strong. It's actually a little bit on the weaker side of things. It's more like a bit player, just working along with all the other notes like the leather and the rum. It's a little bit resinous, there's a touch of powder, and it's definitely a westernized oud. This is not something that's gonna come across animalic or funky whatsoever. A lot of people out there probably won't even be able to tell that it's oud. This is a very masculine fragrance, but at the same time really refined, sophisticated, very easily worn on a night out, and that's probably the best place to use this fragrance. Basically anything that you would do on a night out, other than maybe going clubbing, is what this is going to be best for. It's better for cool weather, cold weather, so fall and winter evening wear. And age range wise, this is probably best for somebody 25 years and up, because this does trend more toward that sophisticated, refined, gentlemanly kind of vibe, something that you would wear to a nice place on a night out, not something that you would wear to like a bar or a club really to pick somebody up, unless it's a nice bar. Then maybe you could get away with it there. Longevity for me was very good. It lasts 8+ hours off my skin. I'll take that every day of the week. And then projection was very good as well. 2+ hours off my skin, a very good projection. People around me could pick it up easily. I could pick it up off myself very easily. Even if I was sitting still, not moving whatsoever, I could still catch wafts. So this is one that you probably don't want to go too crazy with the trigger, because you do have the potential here of making it cloying, and you don't want that, because then you're going to turn people off, and no matter how good it smells, you're not going to pull any compliments and people won't think that you smell very nice. Overall though, this is a great release. Smells very, very nice. Very pleased to have it. Do I rate it better than Man in Black? I may just a little bit, because Man in Black bears such a strong similarity to Spice Bomb. This takes Man in Black, switches it up a little bit, so it has a little bit of its own identity, instead of being something that a lot of people will try to say, oh, that's just a clone. But again, nothing against Man in Black. I really like that one. All right, guys, that is my review for Bvlgari Man in Black Black Orient. I know a bunch of you out there have smelled this because you've written to me asking for me to review it. If you have smelled this, let me know what you think about it in the comments section. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time.